Hey guys, today we're in Muang Khua in the north of Laos, and we're gonna have a look around this very cute town, and we're gonna take a boat ride to a couple other little towns down the river as well. So come on along, let's check it out. It's gonna be great. So I'm on this very rickety suspension bridge here, pedestrian footbridge, right up in the north of Laos, far north of Laos. Very small town here. Bit of a dodgy bridge actually. Have to watch carefully where I step. It looks very old. You could easily put your leg through some of these rotten boards here. I'm making sure to walk right on top of the metal parts underneath. So, Muang Khua, not far from the border of Vietnam, and this is a very hilly area, some small mountains as well. Yeah, and lots of jungle, lots of forest around. Okay, so sensibly they've blocked this part that people cannot ride motorbikes through here. Otherwise I'm sure they would, and then they'd be swimming. Hello. Oh, Sue. Very nice. It's very nice. Sue. It's actually Thai, but people in Laos usually understand quite a lot of Thai language as well. Sue means beautiful. It looks beautiful, that bit of sewing she's doing there. Nice fabric. Nice to see people doing some traditional handcrafts like that. Yeah, so this is a lovely little town. Only a few streets to it. Vietnam's that way, down there, and the other way I showed you on the left goes towards the center of the north part of Laos, to the main town in the north, which is, it had a couple names. Udom Jai is what they used to have it labeled as on maps, but I noticed lately they've been labeling it Muang Jai. So there's a little bit of old architecture in this town. Some hill tribe people as well come down here. I've seen a few today who wandered down. Some rats here. If you'd like to try a bit of rat, it's a good opportunity. Aroy, huh? Delicious. Sapili, yeah. Sapili is Lao. Aroy is Thai. Both words mean delicious. I guess they must think it's delicious, so they wouldn't have it there for sale, would they? Let's duck down in here. The market's down here. What's this here? Oh, looks like some bat, hey? If you want to try some bat, it's also a good chance. We can see how much it goes for there. Alright, so we'll duck down in here into the market. A stick with the plastic bag keeps the flies away. Well, not all of the flies. I don't think the flies eat that much though. Oh, look at that one. She's cooking that. You're burning that one, huh? She's preparing the bat. So this is the old market here. We're not going to wander inside there though. Hello. Looking good there with the bananas. Gonna head down a little side lane here. I think that's little bit on the edge of the market tells you all you need to know, actually. But if you just duck into that market on the left side, you can get the cheapest food in town. They have hot steaming bowls of noodles there for, oh, how much was it? I don't remember exactly, about $1 or something like that, around $1 US. Very cheap and quite decent as well. Best deal in town. But let's head down the side alleys here and around this way. So obviously I've done a bit of scouting for you guys that I can show you the best of this little place here. So what put this place on the map, apart from that it's on the road into the north of, the very far north of Vietnam, and connecting it with the far north of Laos, apart from that, it's also possible to take a boat ride from here, going south, to visit a couple other little towns or villages along the way, which is pretty cool. Don't think we can get down this way, actually. We'll head over here. There's another way, just up here on the right, where we can head a bit further through. Yeah, so we'll chat about that boat ride in a little bit, but just want to say in general, boat rides in Southeast Asia are really something to try to have fun with, you know. Don't skip them when you get a chance for a boat ride. Usually I'd say go for it. I think this way. Yeah, some of the most fun to be had in Southeast Asia. Usually it involves boats, right? There are so many nice boat rides around, and the one from here should be really good. I've done part of it before, because going south from here to the next interesting little village or town, you can stop off there. Hello. Yeah, you can stop off there, or can keep going all the way to where people usually finish up, which is, I think it's called Nong Khiaw. Yeah, and the one in the middle, I think is called, I forgot the name. I think it's something like Ngoy, I think. But I've done it from the south, going north from Nong Khiaw to Muang Khua. That only takes an hour, and that was really cool. But coming from the north here, going south takes more time. So I'm going to try it like that. So it's something new for me. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello,
my name is my name. My name is you. This looks dangerous, huh? I'm not an expert at this. This is very dangerous, I think, eh? Don't want to get hurt in this remote province in the north of Laos. Alright, I found a way. Sing me a song, yeah. Alright. Everywhere I go, I keep discovering the future musical talents. Yeah. Very good. TikTok, yeah. No, we're not TikTok here. We're YouTube. So, nice spot for swimming here in the river. This is where the boats leave from to go down the river to the south there. That's where we're gonna head. Okay, hello. We're gonna head up the road a bit now and check some other stuff. little bit of construction going on. Wouldn't mind having a little bungalow here myself, actually. Yeah, we'll talk about the boat ride in a bit, but for now, I'm gonna show you guys, there's a bunch of guest houses here. Some quite decent ones as well. It's a friendly enough little spot. Places with nice river views, very moderately priced. Food costs in Laos are a little bit more than in Thailand, I must say. Maybe about around 20% more, something like that. Hello. So a group of intrepid travelers have just stepped off a boat, actually, wandering their way up here. So, some people have written that this place has become part of the, as they call it, the banana pancake trail. And I don't know if we can really say that. It looks like it's definitely on the map these days, though. Here's the post office. Probably the basic building is a remnant from the French time, and the same would go for this one, and in the back there. So there's a little bit of a old French architecture along the way. There's also a tourist office just back at the intersection there. We had a look at it, but I didn't point it out. But I did show you guys, just forgot to mention it. And a little temple down the end here. So it's got a lot going for it, this place. Well, it's almost time to jump on the boat here. The locals are doing their laundry in the river here and in Muang Khua, and about to get on this boat for Muang Neua and head down the river here. Muang Ngoy. All right, we're in Muang Khua. The sun is getting low. It's gonna sink behind these little karst mountains soon. Let's have a look around. So, I was here years ago, and it's changed a little bit. New road put in here. The drainage canals on the side are really old. They looked old when I came here about 12 or 13 years ago. But yeah, if you've been watching a lot of my videos recently, you know I've been going through places, quite a few places I've been to before, but okay, not all the places, but quite a few of them. So this is a place I've been before, but on this trip, this episode, we started out in Muang Khua, so I'd only hitchhiked through there without stopping before. So this time, it was the first time I actually looked around there, and I'm really glad I've come back around this way. Muang Khua was fantastic. It's really nice to be back here as well. This is a lovely little spot. When I came here years ago, I just came up for the day, actually, for a couple hours to have a look around. And I remember when I left, I had this feeling like I should stick around a bit. But anyway, I've come back, so that's really cool. Laos is a country I've been to, must be 16 times now. It's just, yeah, one of the places I like coming back to. Hello, Sawadee. I just find it to be very relaxing. Every time I come here, I feel like just take a big sigh of relief, let out all the stresses of modern life. It's still got one foot firmly in the past. It's changing all the time, but slowly. Hello, how are you doing? Please say hello to YouTube. Lovely girls here recommended nice desserts to me. Girls from many countries. If you want desserts with girls from many countries, come to this place. Yeah, I will be back. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Let's continue on down. So if you like the sweet treats, there's your tip right there. So you could see down the side road on the right, the river's just down there. Yeah, it's basically the one road here through the middle of the old part of town. This is really where the action's at, but there are little side roads going inland, as you saw on the left. But I remember from the past, for me at least, it's not that interesting back there. I know there are some nice rice fields back around the way. Sawadee. It's a map there. You can see one line is thicker than the others. It's this one, the main drag. This is where they do the drag racing. So if you're into drag, come on down. Fire up your engines. Well, they've actually got a road now connecting this place to the rest of the country. Last time I came through here, you could only get in and out by boat. But now there's a little road they can use to bring in supplies. Someone told me they cannot bring serious trucks up in here because the road isn't wide enough. Sabadi, sabadi. And yeah, I guess it does help to make it that you can get stuff like ice cream. I had some apple crumble and ice cream back at that place with the nice girls there. So yeah, can get more stuff here now. That's kind of cool. So you might have seen on the boat ride coming in here from Muang Khua, it looked like one of those old Chinese kind of paintings with the misty, jungle-clad, karst kind of mini mountain things, right? The romantic mist. Well, it wasn't mist, it was smoke. Because in the last years, in Southeast Asia, in the last years, with development, more and more people and more people getting money to buy land and companies getting bigger and bigger and agriculture turning into an industry and people building and not good garbage collection systems. So basically there's a lot of dust kicked up, a lot of smoke. The air pollution's just off the scale. It's been getting to the point in the region that it's a really heavy kind of crisis situation. So hopefully the governments can get something sorted, but it's not looking like it at the moment, at least. Hey, I thought you were gonna keep going. You're here, that's good. Good idea. See you in a little bit. Cool. That fellow is Serbian and he was gonna keep going on to the next town and he jumped off here. Good idea. Hello. So we're coming to the end of the line. But this is basically what it's all about here. It's pretty chill. Good place to relax for a few days. I definitely recommend it. If you find yourself passing through the neighborhood. Okay, this is the main part of Nong Khiaw, Old Town. It's a nice enough place. Good to have a look through here again. In the past, I stayed in a place right next to the bridge and the boat left from there. Looks like they've moved the place where the boats leave from. It's probably not the first time either. So some nice little places to get some food and drink along here. Lots of nice rocky karst, small mountains around here. It's a good place for a night or two. Along the road that runs to the west towards Luang Prabang or up to Udom Jai and onto the Thai border, or east towards Sam Neua and Vietnam, and also east towards Vang Jai. A very interesting place, but yeah, where the communist Pathet Lao had their secret headquarters in the cave systems there. but difficult to get transport there at the moment, it seems. When I came through here a dozen or so years ago, there was a bus, a daytime bus, an old beat up one, and it takes about 9 hours at least to get through to Samnua. But apparently now there's only a bus that comes through from Luang Prabang and then onto Samnua, which arrives at midnight. It's not scheduled to actually stop here. You have to stand at the far end of the bridge and watch for it, and then flag it down, and if they have a seat they'll stop, and if they don't, then yeah, then you're in a tricky spot, right? But there are plenty of guest houses here, so it shouldn't be a problem. It's just a bit of a hassle standing around hoping to get a bus like that. So I'm going to figure out my plan, if I'm going to do that or try to maybe stay the night and try to hitchhike at the crack of dawn tomorrow to the next place. So, but for now, I've got all day to enjoy Nong Khiaw. So that's going to be about finding a good chill spot, have a cold drink, something nice to eat, and then see how it goes from there. And yeah, I need a stick. Hello. Yes, good to have a stick in Southeast Asia. Looks like the kind of town at night the dogs come alive and start to nip at your heels if you have a long nose. So you can see the smoke, the haze, smoky haze is really terrible. I have to be really honest with you guys. It's so much worse than it was when I came here in the past. So yeah, obviously a combination of reasons: economic development, people utilizing the land more, government not probably on a strong footing at the moment financially, and maybe not able to provide better garbage collection services, so people are burning it. People burn it every day, I guess, pretty much. I mean, you see it everywhere you go. And I think there's probably been an increase in population here. It's just my opinion, though. There seems to be a lot of kids around, and so as people have become more upwardly mobile economically, they seem to be having more kids, and it puts more pressure on the environment. People burning land, trying to get the agriculture to expand. So the result is all this smoke, because it's a land of forested hills. So if you want to utilize land, it's going to be probably that you're going to be burning off some hillsides to try to put in plantations and so on. There is a little bus station just further down the road here in Nong Khiaw. Strange they don't seem to have a bus to go to Samnua, but yeah. What happened? Maybe from the whole COVID-schmovid thing, maybe they never put a service back on after everything stopped back then. Could be. Although for the most part, things have gone back to normal in the region, but yeah, not 100%. Takes a while. It's been a while, but takes a while until people are sure they're going to make enough money from things. They don't tend to want to set things up again in this region, that's for sure. They're very careful about it. Probably a bit overly careful, but people don't want to lose a bundle of cash. Looks like an old school from the French colonial era. Tons of them all across the region, of course. The former French colonies, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. That's a good legacy, education. Yeah, I can see there's a lot of there are a lot of new buildings in Nong Khiaw. When I came through in the past, it was very basic, just a handful of guest houses, not really set up that much for travelers, just a bit. Now it's very, very firmly on the tourist trail. Also, I noticed the type of travelers has changed from the intrepid backpacker types to pretty much almost anyone, but okay, still dominated by the backpacker types, but yeah, you start to see your normal type traveling types. White Rabbit tours. Dun, 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 dun. One pill makes you larger. Yeah, this would be good for that kind of experience here. It's definitely got the chill vibe. As you can see, a lot of construction going on. Goes together with what I was just saying. Alright guys, so that's it for all the boat riding around here in the north of Laos. So I'm in Nong Khiaw and signing off. See you in the next one. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. Hit that bell button. And if you want to hit the buy me a coffee link and support the channel, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, see you in the next one. Don't be late.